Going to be a general reading for Aries. It is a general reading, therefore it's not going to resonate with everyone, but if it does resonate with you, like, share, comment, subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know how it resonates with you. Remember, energies are interchangeable and pronouns do not matter. Okay, so let's talk about your near past. Tell me about Aries and their near past. Aries and near past. Aries and near past. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse. On the bottom, we have Death. Scorpio energy. We also have the Chariot. What's crossing the Chariot is the Knight of Wands. We have the Eight of Pentacles and we have the Two of Pentacles. Okay. So in the near past, it is very possible. What's on the bottom of the deck? It says Scorpio. So when we're talking about a transformation, it is very possible that we are not communicating with someone. Someone has us blocked, or we do not have contact with somebody that we usually have contact with, or someone that is very important to us. Okay. There's I don't have control. So I'm getting control issues for a lot of you guys, not having the control that we once had. Somebody did walk away from the situation, whether it was you or the other person. Again, control issues having something to do with it. Was crossing the person walking away was a proposal of very fast moving energy that did not happen. Okay, and it did not happen because one of the two persons was juggling too many things, right? Could be people, places, situations, trying to find balance, especially when it came to their emotions, but eventually did not put in the work. So because someone did not put in the work, the other person ended up walking away. Okay, that's what I'm seeing in your near past. Let's get a clarifier. Tell me more about Aries. Trying to speak Spanish and English at the same time. Near past. Overall energy or overall situation with Aries and their near past. Protection. Like I said, control issues. Someone needing to protect themselves, walking away because they needed to protect themselves. Okay, so on the bottom we have insecurity. One of the two persons overall energy in the near past is someone that's feeling very insecure, someone that was hurt before, someone that has been through it before. Okay, and a new opportunity for a rebirth came through, right? The Eight of Vessels. Eight of Vessels is basically the Eight of Cups. It talks about when someone is already gone from a situation emotionally and they just need to basically walk away physically. Okay, so again, most likely to protect themselves, feeling very insecure with the connection, decided to walk away, and it's time to fill my cup. Okay, it's time for me to take care of me. So this is what I see in your near past, Aries. Let's move to your present. Tell me about Aries and their present situation, please. Aries and their present situation. Aries and their present situation. Aries and their present situation. Uh-oh. I know you guys can't see this right now, but my candle is going crazy right now. So I'm going to have to shut it off. One of my candles is just, it literally went crazy just now. Like, literally, I literally could have had a fire right now. Wow, that was a lot. You see that? Sometimes the energy is so crazy. Can you see it? Look, I'm going to move the camera just a little bit so you can see the candle literally. this is fantastic. Thank you, Aries. Anyway, so let's move to your present situation, Aries. Aries, present time. What's happening in the universe with Aries in the present time? Aries, present time. What's happening with Aries? Crossing you. Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. Look on the bottom again. Scorpio, transformation. So you're either really dealing with a Scorpio, or the energy of a transformation is really important, not only in your near past, in your present. Okay, so rebirth literally taking place in your near past, but also in your present situation. So we have the world here. We have Earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus in reverse, right? So when we talk about the world in reverse, it talks about it's an ending, right? So an ending that led to a new transformation, right? Again, someone needed to make a decision. Somebody was at a crossroads. It says Four of Pentacles, not wanting to go, right? So we have the energy of someone who is going back and forth with themselves, saying, I really don't want to go. I really don't want to move away from this, but I know that I have to. Okay. Definitely was crossing this person is messages of love, right? So it could be whether it's you or the other person being reminded of the other person, going back to text messages, reading text messages, reading letters, noticing things that they, reading between the lines. Okay. And again, finding themselves in this mental conflict with themselves, spending a lot of time thinking on their own, going over things. Again, like I said before, especially with messages, reading between the lines. But also seeing themselves as winners. So this is very, I'm going to clarify the Six of Wands, because the Six of Wands is coming to me as a different, not as a victory, as something else. So let's clarify, why is the Six of Wands there for Aries in their present time when it comes to ending, being at a crossroads, trying to make a decision they don't want to make, and they're in a lot of mental conflict right now in their present time. Okay, so victory when it comes to joy. The three, okay, give me one more. Why is victory there? Ah! You know what's crazy? Five of Vessels, right? It talks about feeling left out in the cold, but this is someone who is happy, right? So someone who is, I lost, but did I really lose? Again, talking about rebirth. So look how many cards came through for the Six of Wands. Which is interesting. I said I'm not sure why the Six of Wands is there. It talks about the Three of Vessels and the Six of Bowls, but in reverse, right? So this is again the Six of Wands in reverse. So did you really win? Because you're not truly happy, right? So what it's telling me from the get-go is something ended. Somebody had to was at a crossroads in the present time, or is at a crossroads because something will end. Holding on to it, not really wanting to let go, thinking over, reading between the lines, really saying to themselves, it is what it is, everything happens for a reason kind of mentality. But realizing that you indeed did not win, and in fact, you are not happy with the result. Okay, and most likely because the reunion did not happen, the conversation did not happen. And then we have these three that came through. which is the Three of Pentacles, which again, the Two of Pentacles came through, and the Ace of Arrows. So the Two of Pentacles came through in your near past. So again, we're dealing with someone who possibly so the Three of Stones here talks about being in a creative block, right? But at the same time, it talks to me about not wanting to be part of a third party situation, right? Since we have the Three of Cups here in reverse. So not wanting to be part of the party situation. We have two women here represented by the hairs, right? So two women fighting and someone just really thinking about things through. So what this is telling me, I know that I talk a lot, but I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to speak in Spanish. Something is telling me say it in Spanish, and my ear is ringing at the same time. So let me breathe. In the present time, we're talking about some type of ending because somebody has to make a decision and they do not want to make the decision. They're holding on to it, especially because it has to do with love. They're in their mind a lot. They're thinking, I'm still going to win. It is what it is. But then realizing the decision that they have to make most likely is not going to be a decision that's going to be a happy one, or it's going to lead to joy. Okay. My creativity is blocked, as in my intuition is blocked. Okay. I am not myself. I'm holding back from my true self. There's two women fighting. Okay. And I really need to think things through. Let's see why is the Two of Stones there. What it's telling me is not literally two women fighting, but the energy of two females. So the energies of two females and one holding back and saying, I'm not doing this anymore. Really thinking it through. I'm not doing this two female thing anymore, right? And yes, to clarify the two female energies, we have here the Nine of Cups, and it's a woman who is taking off. I am taking off in the night, right? So a woman that's holding back, saying, I'm not doing this third party anymore, really thinking about my happiness and walking away. Okay, let's see what's happening in your near future. Whew. Your near future for Aries. Near future for Aries. Look at you. You're coming through as yourself. Awesome. So you're going through all of this, and in the near future, you're going to find yourself back to yourself, who you really are. You're going to take charge of things. You're no longer putting up with crap. You are the emperor. You've waited enough. Look at this. Wow. Crossing you. Come on. Crossing you again. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Okay, guys, so for your near future, overall energy is your happiness, the Sun card, okay? Aries, Taurus, Sagittarius energy, your happiness, okay, is your overall energy for your future. This is you coming through as yourself. You telling yourself you've waited enough. It is time for you to pick up what you've been working so hard, to grow. You're done waiting. You're done waiting. What was crossing you, surprisingly, you have the moon, which is Aries. Which is Pisces. And then you have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So what's crossing you is, this is the giving and receiving card, right? Sharing, taking, giving and receiving, giving and taking card. So what's crossing you is possibly, if you're dealing with a Pisces or someone who has Pisces in their chart, is giving them their time, attention, energy, money. Okay, that's what's crossing you. From growing, from you decided, I'm going to go, with this growth. I'm choosing me. I'm walking away for my happiness. You're waiting to pick up your happiness. What's crossing your happiness is you're giving and sharing or taking, especially from the energy of a Pisces or someone who can be very deceptive, somebody that has secrets from you and you don't really know. Okay. This is also you making a decision and sticking with it, right? This is you grounding yourself, right? But again, in the near future, making a decision and sticking with it. And at the same time, not being, not putting yourself in a self-made prison. And it felt right under the Pisces. So it's very possible that if you are dealing with a Pisces, or somebody that has water in their sign, or it could be air, this is basically not creating a mental prison for yourself. Let's see, overall message for Aries for the near future. Any clarifiers for Aries for the near future? Yep, look at this. You coming through again. You're coming through as empowerment, right? Aries energy. 4 of Wands, fire energy. 5 of Wands. So you're coming through as empowerment, right? So you are gaining your power again. You are being who you are. And on the bottom, it says 4 of Bows. It says celebration. This is the 1111 card, okay? This is you spending time with people that lift your vibrations. This is you not dealing with toxic people and choosing, basically making better decisions about energy and how and who do you share it with. Okay, so that's very cool. That's a very nice message. And lastly, I'm just going to pull the Whispers of Love. Overall message for Aries when it comes to Whispers of Love. Someone's telling me, oh, do a romance angel. Do a romance angel. Do a romance angel. And I'm like, I really don't want to do that. I really don't. But, like, romance angels to me are so blah. They used to, like, when I first started, it was like amazing, but then after a while, it's like, but I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Just one. Give me an overall message for Aries, romance angels. Romance angels. Overall message for Aries. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. I mean, come on. That's you, right? It's telling you not to be yourself. But this actually talks to me about your near past. I said something about control, didn't I? Yes, right here. Not having control, right? So this talks about me. What I mentioned before about not having the need to control. So that's what that came through. Like I said, romance angels. Okay, so overall message for Aries for this reading is going to be consider your foundation. Look at how committed you are to love. Okay, so this is basically overall. I could see it for your near past. I can, especially the whole thing about juggling people. I can see it in your present, as in you walking away and choosing you. And in your near future, you having to make a decision and sticking with it, right? So again, consider your foundation. Look how committed you are to love. So I'm going to stop here. I was going to do something else to see, if you're dealing with all the other signs, but I'm going to stop here because I'm going to stop. We'll talk soon. Bye.